You know, a life that is void of reflection is not a progressive life. Every now and then, we need to take a moment and reflect on ourselves and reflect on our lives. Reflection is about checking in with yourself. Am I still the same person that I believe myself to be? Am I still on the right path towards achieving what I want for myself? You're basically taking an inventory of your life to see where you are and where you want to go. You know, my dad taught me very important lessons about driving. And to this day, I still apply those lessons. He said, every time when you're driving, you must check for 4 things. Number 1, check your mirrors. Number 2, check your petrol gauge. Number 3, check your speed. Number 4, check your dashboard. So what he was teaching me was that during my driving, I should take a moment to reflect on my mirrors. If there's anything behind me that I should be aware of, my mirrors will tell me, and I'll be able to prepare for it. If I check on my petrol gauge, I'm able to gauge and see how much petrol do I have and how far do I still have to drive. When I look at my dashboard can tell me anything. If there's anything wrong with my tires, if there's anything wrong with the engine, my dashboard will make me aware of that. My speed tells me, am I overspeeding? Am I driving slow? So he was basically teaching me on how to take a moment every now and then during my driving and reflect on my driving and reflect on this car as well, the condition of this car that I'm driving. So it's important that if you want to get to where you want to go, make sure that you check for these things while you're driving. You are reflecting on these things so they can help you to get to where you want to go. And I think that's basically a similar principle, that if you want to get to where you want to go in life, every now and then you need to reflect and say, okay, this is where I want to go. Where am I now? Am I on the right path? This is the person that I want to be. Am I on the right path to becoming that person I want to be? Am I still the same person that I believe myself to be? If not, where have I changed? What happened? So when you reflect, you become aware of these things. So reflection gives you an opportunity to correct if there are things in your life that are faulty and that needs to be corrected. So take a moment and reflect on your life. Get into the habit of being reflective and taking an inventory of your life. Because a life that is void of reflection is not a progressive life. So if you don't want to forget yourself, if you don't want to forget your goals and your dreams and your vision, make sure that you practice this principle of being a reflective person. Take a moment, pause and take a moment and reflect. Look at where you come from, where you are, and where you want to go.